Here it is, the Nautilus CC Plus robotic pool cleaner from Maytronics, and here's my dirty pool. Today we're going to talk about this robot cleaner and if it's really worth the price. Welcome back to Landing Zone Home. It's been several weeks since I put out a video, and I purchased this new robot pool cleaner by Maytronics, and I'm going to give that a try today and see how it works. A little background is we've had our pool 18 to 20 years and it's still in fantastic shape, but we have always done the manual brush and vacuum of the pool, and as time goes by that does not get any easier. We have the screen enclosure which keeps most of the big debris out. We rarely get any leaves or anything like that in the pool. So I've just taken the Nautilus CC Plus out of the box and I wanted to show you the major components. I don't really like doing an unboxing because it takes up just a lot of time, but this comes with the unit itself, and it has a 50-foot cord, and this particular model has what it calls a no-kink cord, and this device right here is supposed to keep the electrical wire from twisting and kinking. It comes with the power unit, which is not waterproof, but it's water resistant. So it has to be kept somewhere that is in the shade and not going to be sitting in the rain or getting pool splashes and things like that. This model, you also do get another set of filters. These are the micro particle filters, which I believe is what I'm going to have to use on my pool since I mostly have dust and dirt. Then there's some documentation, and if you ever wanted to define the word cursory, this documentation is very, very brief. I think there is 1 page in there. Warranty. First thing I'll do is I'm going to open it up and take the filters out and let you see those. These are just a screen, it looks like, in there that I'm not really sure how big of particles they would catch. But you have 2 filters, one on each side, and they lift out through the top. As you take the front cover off of these filters, there is a bag in here. See, the water is going to be drawn up through this hole, and the particle is going to be caught in this bag, and I'm not quite sure you know, the complete workings of this. The water could actually come in through the screen and go down through that hole. I don't know. But I think I will stick with this and try it and see how it does on the dirt in my pool. Here's the control unit. And when you turn it on, if you don't do anything, it'll go into 1 cycle and then it will stop. The cycle is 2 hours. I've just finished timing it. But if you want to program it to do a weekly cycle, once you turn it on using this power button, these lights will flash, and the first one here is to run every day for a week, run every other day, every 2 days, or run every 3 days, and you can set it for one of those. But after about 5 seconds, if you don't make your choice, it'll go into the default setting and run 1 cycle and stop. What I do like about the unit is it will climb the walls. It's not rated for cleaning the water line, but from what I've read on reviews is that it will get very close to the water line. And that's fine with me. And I like what I'm seeing. It just went up a seam on the side of the pool, which was heavily caked with dirt and dust. And there you can see that it went all the way to the water line. Oh, that's great. And it cleaned that seam off very nicely. Now let's see what it does for the ladder here. In some sense, it acts like a submarine, keeping its correct buoyancy. It does have styrofoam inside of it that helps it to float. And I think it changes its buoyancy to go up the wall, then go back down to the bottom, as you can see it just did. It's supposed to be able to clean a pool in 2 hours, and it only consumes 5 cents worth of electricity per hour. And that's one of the reasons we never got one of the traditional Polaris type pool cleaners that came with their own pump and hoses and all that, because they were not energy efficient at all. So I'll let this run a while and then we'll check back and see how it's doing. Well, after just a few minutes, I can tell you that the Dolphin Nautilus CC Plus is quickly becoming my best friend. Pool cleaning has never been quite so fun before. The unit has just finished its first cycle. It ran 2 hours. I timed it and it was right down to the minute. And here's what the pool looks like. And as you can see, is the pool perfect? No, it's not perfect, but I'll tell you what you see there on the bottom of the pool is dirt and dust that is hardened because the pool hasn't been brushed or vacuumed in about 3 weeks, and that is hardened on the bottom. So what I'll do is I'll manually brush that off and then run the Dolphin robot about twice a week, and then that should keep everything really clean. Now up around the steps, I'm not sure it went into the steps because I still see a good bit of dirt in there, and I had read other reviews where it does have issues with the steps. So a good way to judge how much is being picked up is to clean the filters out and see what's inside the filters. Yeah, just look at all the dirt collected in this filter here, and there's a lot of hair in there as well, and I am just really impressed with these filters. So this is the standard mesh filter that came in the unit. So we'll just take a hose to this and yes, that's a lot of dirt coming off of there. After brushing the pool, this is the next morning, and the robot is only about 40 minutes into its cycle, and the pool's looking great. So all of the hard caked on stuff in the bottom really needed to be manually brushed. I did notice that when it got to the pool drain in the bottom, it stayed there and went around in a circle a couple of times, and it spent quite a bit of time right on top of that drain. I actually thought it was stuck, but then it all of a sudden just backed off and it moved on. On the second run, I did decide to use the pleated micro-filters, since most of what was in the bottom of the pool was very fine material, and I actually did a shock and put in some algae side, which ends up as fine particles on the bottom of the pool as the algae is killed. So let's see what's inside these filters. Oh yeah, they are pretty dirty, as is the filter case here. It's got a lot of dirt and particles in it. I'll go ahead and start to wrap up the video. Just wanted to make sure you saw that the end result is that this Dolphin Nautilus CC Plus really does its job, and I'm quite happy with it. So let me give you my final thoughts. I did promise a cost analysis, or is it really worth the purchase? I paid right at $800 for this unit. And if I were to pay someone to come out and vacuum my pool, we do that 6 or 7 times during the swimming season, then I'm figuring at least $600 to $700. I'm not sure I could get anybody to come out and vacuum for $100, but let's just say if they did come out for $100, then this unit would pay for itself in 1 year. It has a 2-year warranty. If I can get 2 years out of this unit, I will feel like I have really gotten my money's worth, but it'll probably run longer than that. So I'm very happy with this purchase. I think I'm going to get some good service out of it, and I'll put a link in the comments of this video so you can see where I purchased this on Amazon. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. If you haven't already subscribed to my channel, please hit that subscribe button. And until next time, thanks for watching.